ABBYY FlexiCapture licensing. So anyone can download FlexiCapture from the ABBYY download website, but you can't run it without a license. So let's talk about types of licensing, license parameters, activating and deactivating licenses, and the license manager. The system, as I said, can't run without a license. So most typically, the license is emailed to you after you purchase FlexiCapture, but it also can be burned onto USB dongle. And that allows you to sidestep an activation process. The dongle looks kind of like that. It's a USB device. And if you get the serial number emailed to you, then that license file must be activated. That license, that serial number must be activated with the ABBYY activation server. You don't need to have internet access. That's the most convenient way to activate a license, but you can also do it via email. So just kind of a summary screen here. If you have a dongle, really it's pretty plug and play, but again, most people get that serial number mailed to them, and you want to deactivate your license if you need to change hardware out. So this is kind of a summary of the license parameters. I'll just skip ahead one slide and we'll come back again to this slide. So the license manager GUI is the interface where you paste your serial number. You copy and paste it from your email, and then you click Activate License. When you highlight that serial number, then you can get all of this license parameter information, and you can scroll down and see what all that information is. So for instance, if you've got 4 data verification licenses and 6 verification licenses, you'll see that when you scroll down. If you've purchased FlexiCapture for invoices, you'll see that when you scroll down. So a best practice, a really good tip is, first of all, you can right-click right here. You can right-click and get a submenu and copy that serial number, and you should keep that for safekeeping. But if you right-click down here, you will actually get a summary, and that's a very good thing to archive, to keep in your records. So you should by all means take a close look at all of the license parameters when you first activate your license. And another important thing, piece of information that's in the license parameters is your page count. So you can see what your total page count is and how many pages you've consumed, how many pages are left. So that's important. And just keep in mind that you can configure the administration and monitoring console to send you an email when you've reached a certain threshold, so that when you're almost out of pages, or maybe not that close, but getting there, it's great to receive an email so that you can take action, contact your sales manager, purchase more pages, do whatever's necessary to maintain your productivity of your system. But I think it's a great idea to right-click and store your license parameters locally. Also, in case you had a catastrophic system failure, then you'd have all that information readily at hand. So that said, now we can back up and take a look at that previous slide, which shows that license parameters include things like description of the license, how many workstations are active, what tools come with the software. You can see the number of pages in your license count, and custom components. Also, you can get details on whether or not you have an ABBYY FlexiCapture for invoices license, and you can keep tabs on your multi-tenant licensing. So we took a look at FlexiCapture licensing. That serial number can be burned onto a dongle, or it can be emailed to you. We talked about the kinds of information that come with your license. So you can keep tabs of that in a couple of different ways by using the License Manager GUI. Also, the Administration Monitoring Console can help you keep tabs on, say, page count. So it's a great idea to back up your license manager information. You can simply right click and get all that information in your buffer and then paste it wherever you need to for safekeeping.